This video is brought to you by FM Custom Kits. Do you need custom kits for your Football Manager save? Then contact FM Custom Kits on Instagram or Twitter. This guy can make you custom kits for your Football Manager save. They can be in 2D or 3D for a real team such as Liverpool or a fake team such as AG Cousins. And don't forget to use discount code #GibbsyKits to get 10% off your order. Right guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're back with another Who's Better video, a player versus player, football debates, whatever you want to call it. And I think today is kind of a Wonder Kid edition, that's what we're going to call it. It's a Wonder Kid edition. Today we've got Kylian Mbappé versus Erling Braut Håland. So, before we get into it, boys, obviously we do this on FIFA. I base them off, cards or whatever. Sometimes it changes stats, sometimes I don't. I've changed the stats on this one because this should not have to go up against this. Okay, their base gold cards are far too different in stats, boys. So instead, I've used their team of the season cards. So it's going to be this Mbappe card against this Haaland card. That's how we're going to do it. So let's get into it and I'll show you the stats in game. So lads, I'm going to show you the stats here. Obviously, thankfully don't have to create anybody this time. So France, first stop. We go over to PSG. And you'll see Mbappe's team of the season card stats take him up to a 99 rated. So if we look in, here are the attributes. You can pause it at any time if you want to have a proper look. But absolutely ridiculous, the amount of 99s. Yeah, just pure madness. I'll show you again there. PSG, Mbappe, 99 rated. Now, obviously, Haaland's card, a little bit lesser than Mbappe's. Well, still comes out to a 98 rated card, boys. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm glad that they're so close. Didn't want it to be one-sided. Here you can see Haaland's stats. His weak foot actually gets upgraded, I think, from a 3-star to a 4-star on this card. So still absolutely ridiculous. Good few 99s in there. So that is the way the two cards are going to be looking in the career mode, boys. So obviously these two play in two different leagues. One in a much easier league than the other, obviously. So I thought it only fair to put them both onto the same team in a neutral league, which is why I've gone over to Spain and I've given them both to Real Madrid. I've also changed Real Madrid's formation to a 4-2-4. I was gonna go 4-4-2, but this one just seems like it fits because Bale and Vinicius started anyway. So you can see there, Mbappe and Haaland both up top. Gonna be a ridiculous Real Madrid team. You'd expect them to win everything. So as always, boys, we're also going to make sure, actually, none of them are on penalties or free kicks. I don't want either of them to get an advantage. So, as always, let's get into the career mode. So lads, here we are in career mode. As always, I've taken over Atletico Madrid, neutral team. It was either between them and Barcelona. There was a reason I had to pick between those two, and you'll find that out later. I'm going to show you again here. If we go to La Liga, if I can actually find it, and we go to Real Madrid, there you can see Haaland and Mbappe. So they should be the two starting realistically. That's in the team sheet too. Went with Atletico because Barca are more likely to be in the title race. Don't want to mess with that, I just want to see how it goes. It isn't a challenge, by the way. Whoever wins the league doesn't matter. That's not one of today's challenges, but you'll see why it had to be Atletico or Barca later on. That's part of Challenge 2. But let's send to the 1st of June for Challenge 1, boys. So, lads, we've reached June 1st with Atletico, but I have to show you something that I saw. We made the Champions League final and lost 1-0 to City. That means Real Madrid didn't make the final. Pure madness, but it's time to back out. And who did win the league? Barcelona! Real Madrid didn't even win the league. With 99 Mbappé, 98 Haaland up top, they couldn't win the league. Right, well, that wasn't the challenge anyway. This is the challenge. Challenge 1. Who scored the most goals in the league? Flick across. Mbappé beats Haaland by 6 goals. Mbappé scores 30. Haaland gets 24. Haaland played 2 less games. Mbappé played every league game. Haaland actually would have beat him in assists, but we're not doing assists today, boys. And I'll tell you why, actually. These two are goal scorers. They're out-and-out strikers. They don't care about assists, which is why I decided today goals are all we care about. Assists, goal contributions added together, don't care. They're strikers, it's just goals. Mbappé 30 and Haaland 24. Beats him by 6 goals. So boys, challenge 1 and it's 1-0 to Kylian Mbappé. So lads, challenge 2 is also a goal based challenge, and it is who scored the most goals in a Champions League. So here's why we're doing this. Erling Braut Håland, known for scoring, so many goals in this season's Champions League. We're going to go to assists first, actually, so then we can hold the suspense. Neither of them up there for assists, but boys, who got the most goals between Mbappé and Haaland in the Champions League? It appears to be Haaland. 6 goals in 7 appearances. They didn't have a great run, did they? Is Mbappé even up there? He isn't. I want to have a look here. Where did Real Madrid get to? Haaland only played 7 games in the Champions League. So what group were they in? Let's start from... They won their group. Okay. So that should be 6 games he should have played. And then they lost to Lyon in the round of 16. Oh my word. Real Madrid had an awful Champions League campaign. But you know what? Haaland got the goals. Mbappé wasn't even up there. Is there a way? Team stats. Let's try and see here. Real Madrid. In the Champions League, Haaland with 6. Mbappé played 1 more game too. He played 8 and only got 1 goal. That one, the both of them haven't been close. Literally, like they haven't been like 1 or 2 goals in it. They've tanked each other both times. But boys, Haaland wins challenge 2 and the score is 1-1. So lads, initially I had no idea how to do this. I thought it was a great idea and something different. For challenge 3, Mbappé and Haaland, both speed demons. I wanted them to race against each other. They can't do that at the same time, or there's no way to do that in FIFA, not that I know of. So what I'm going to do, they're both going to start here. This is just about as close to the halfway line as I can get without him running over, which resets the thing. We're going to have Mbappé run from here, sprint from here, into the pitch, past the goal, and then the thing will reset. I've got my timer here. I'm going to time it. And then, yeah, we'll do the same with Haaland, and whoever does it quicker wins the challenge. So, 3, 2, 1, go. So Mbappé going to be sprinting here. See how long this takes him. Blistering pace. Stop. 7:43. So just over 7 seconds there, boys. I'm using my old phone. I don't still use an iPhone 5, don't worry. So let's exit, and now let's do the same with Haaland. So lads, here we go. We've got Haaland in the same drill. So let's get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Haaland sprinting to the end of the pitch. Can he do it quicker than Mbappé? Stop. Boys, Kylian Mbappé done it in 7:43. Erling Braut Håland has done it in 7:28. Boys, Haaland has beaten Mbappé in a speed test. Absolutely unbelievable. But boys, that means that Mbappé has been beaten. Erling Haaland wins today's challenge 2-1. Let's score a wee goal. Right. Let's score a wee goal to finish. 2-1 to Erling Haaland, and he wins today's challenge, boys. So boys, that is the end of today's video. Erling Haaland has beaten Kylian Mbappé 2-1 overall. And as I say at the end of all these videos, it's just a bit of fun. Nothing serious. It's a FIFA challenge. I'm not trying to stir up any arguments. It's just something interesting we do over here. We've had plenty of them. A few which definitely would cause a few arguments. I'm looking at that Gerrard Lampard Skulls one, Van Dijk Vidic. Definitely a few people weren't happy with the results in those, but it's all a bit of fun, lads. It's all a laugh. Coming into this, generally, would have thought Mbappé would have beaten Haaland. That's just what I thought personally. But, you know, it's all fair. I do what I have to, the stats and record. I don't rig this in any way. It's all fair, and you know, the best people win in the end. But then again, maybe it's not fair. Haaland's a robot, you know. Thanks for watching though. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time, guys. Cheers.
Tonight you became the youngest player in UEFA Champions League history to score a first-half hat-trick. How are you feeling right now?
I feel very good.
Anything else?
You asked how I feel, I answered. I feel very good.
Minamino setzt sich durch, das ist die erste Chance für Haaland und da ist es! Noch nicht dabei, 2 Minuten für Salzburg gegen Genk mit 1:0, das ist er, der erste Treffer der Saison. Er kommt an den Ball, setzt sich durch gegen Neves, da ist wieder Haaland und da steht 2:0 für Salzburg. Ein perfekter Konter, abgeschlossen von Erling. Wieder Junusovic ist gut, da ist Haaland! Und da ist es! 2:2.
Sancho lays it wide. Hakimi plays it back in. Haaland, is he going to finish it? Yes, he has! In again! The Haaland on that